a group of teenagers discovers a strange, embalmed hand that lets them talk to the dead. At first, it feels like the ultimate party trick. Everyone wants a turn. Everyone wants to see what's on the other side. But there's one rule. Never stay connected for more than 90 seconds. The moment they break that rule, something terrifying follows them back. And before they realize it, they're no longer talking to the dead. The dead are taking control. This is Talk to Me 2022, and here's the full recap. The movie begins with a frantic teenager named Cole searching a crowded house party for his younger brother, Duckett. When he finally finds him, Duckett is acting strangely. He's terrified, confused, and covered in injuries. Before Cole can calm him down, Duckett suddenly stabs his own brother and then takes his own life in front of everyone. The shocking incident leaves everyone wondering what could have driven him to do something so horrific. Not long after, we're introduced to Mia, a teenage girl still struggling with the death of her mother. Ever since her mother's passing, Mia has felt isolated and emotionally lost. One night, Mia joins her friends Jade and Daniel at a party where everyone is excited about a strange object known as the Hand. The Hand is supposedly able to connect people with spirits. To activate it, a person grabs the hand and says, "Talk to me." Moments later, a spirit appears. Then they say, "I let you in." That's when the spirit enters their body. The experience is intense, terrifying, and somehow addictive. The possessed person can see horrifying visions while everyone else watches in amazement. There's only one important rule. The connection must be broken before 90 seconds pass. If not, the spirit may remain attached forever. At first, Mia is terrified by the experience. But just like everyone else, she quickly becomes fascinated by it. The Hand turns into the hottest party attraction around. Teenagers line up for their chance to speak with the dead, treating possession like a dangerous game. Each session is recorded and shared online, making the Hand even more popular. But while everyone else is having fun, Mia begins using the Hand for a different reason. Ever since losing her mother, she's been desperate for some kind of connection. During one session, Mia sees what appears to be her mother's spirit. The woman looks familiar, sounds familiar, and even knows personal details no stranger should know. For Mia, it's overwhelming. She finally believes she's found a way to speak with her mother again. The others are skeptical, but Mia becomes emotionally attached to the spirit. Soon after, Jade's younger brother Riley becomes curious about the Hand. Although he's much younger than the rest of the group, he begs for a chance to try it. At first, everyone refuses, but after enough pressure, they reluctantly agree. The moment Riley grabs the Hand and says, "Talk to me," everything goes horribly wrong. Unlike the others, Riley immediately attracts multiple spirits. His body begins shaking violently as terrifying entities surround him. The group panics and tries to end the session. But before they can disconnect him, Mia sees what she believes is her mother's spirit. The spirit desperately tells her not to stop. It claims Riley can help them. Confused and emotional, Mia hesitates. That small delay changes everything. The 90-second limit is broken. The spirits gain a stronger hold over Riley, and his behavior becomes increasingly disturbing. Then, in a horrifying moment, Riley repeatedly smashes his own face against a table and nearly kills himself in front of everyone. Blood covers the room as the group scrambles to save him. Riley survives, but he's rushed to the hospital in critical condition. From that moment on, the game is over. What started as harmless fun has become a nightmare, and Mia soon realizes that whatever entered Riley never truly left. After the incident, Riley remains hospitalized with severe injuries. Doctors manage to keep him alive, but something is clearly wrong. Whenever Riley regains consciousness, he appears terrified. He keeps staring at empty corners of the room as if he can see things nobody else can. Meanwhile, Mia becomes obsessed with contacting the spirit she believes is her mother. Ignoring everyone's warnings, she continues using the Hand. Each session pulls her deeper into the supernatural world. Soon, the spirit begins telling Mia a disturbing story. According to her mother, Riley's soul is being tortured by evil entities. The spirit claims Riley is trapped between life and death, suffering every second he remains alive. Then it offers a solution. It tells Mia that the only way to save Riley is to end his suffering permanently. At first, Mia refuses to believe it, but the spirits are patient. They continue manipulating her emotions, isolating her from her friends, and making her question reality. As Mia spends more time with the dead, she begins seeing horrifying visions everywhere. She can no longer tell what's real and what's supernatural. Even her relationships start falling apart. Jade becomes convinced that Mia is responsible for what happened to Riley. Daniel grows worried about her increasingly unstable behavior. And little by little, Mia finds herself completely alone. Then the truth finally begins to emerge. The spirit pretending to be Mia's mother isn't her mother at all. It's one of the many malicious entities connected to the hand. Everything it has said has been a lie. The spirits never wanted to help Riley. They wanted another victim. But by the time Mia realizes the truth, it may already be too late. Determined to save Riley, she sneaks into the hospital. The spirits continue whispering in her ear, urging her to finish the job. Mia approaches Riley's bed and prepares to end his life. But at the last second, reality breaks through the hallucinations. She finally understands that the spirits have been manipulating her from the very beginning. Instead of harming Riley, Mia fights back against their control. In a desperate attempt to stop the cycle, she sacrifices herself. Moments later, everything goes dark. When Mia opens her eyes, she finds herself standing alone in complete darkness. Confused, she tries calling for help. No one answers. Then, far away, a small flame suddenly appears. As it grows closer, Mia realizes what's happening. A group of strangers is performing the hand ritual. Someone grabs the hand and says, "Talk to me." For the first time, Mia sees herself from the other side. She's no longer among the living. She's become one of the spirits. The same fate that trapped countless souls before her has now claimed her as well. And as the ritual begins again, the movie ends, revealing that the cycle of possession will continue for the next victim. And that's Talk to Me 2022, a horror film that turns grief, addiction, and curiosity into one of the most disturbing supernatural stories in recent years.